Welcome back, Hermes lovers. My name is Tanya and I also love Hermes. In this video, we will be comparing these two beautiful mini Kellys, more specifically the leathers. So it's a battle of Epsom leather versus Chevre leather. And to all of you who speak French, please excuse my French. I am not a French speaker and I do try my best to not butcher words, but I'm only human and I make mistakes. So if you're not sure of what to put on your wish list, feel free to watch this video, or if you're just curious and want to get to know my feedback, this video is for you. Now, this was my first mini Kelly and it is in Epsom. It is in color Celeste with palladium hardware and I was very happy with this bag. It's Epsom leather, it's sturdy. I was very familiar with Epsom leather because when I was offered this mini Kelly, I already had two other Kellys in Epsom leather, and you know, I was honestly very happy with the leather. It was sturdy. Like, this bag is over a year old and it's absolutely perfect. There's not a scratch. It's just very good bag. And I was always a little bit curious of Chevre leather and why so many people choose to do special orders in Chevre leather, and I was honest that I did not own Chevre leather, so I did not understand what were the differences and why people were doing it. You know, it's not like Hermes sales associates are openly showing you, you know, the two mini Kellys to compare the leathers to decide which one you want better, right? So fast forward to 1 month ago, they are about 1 year. I got this bag in April of last year and I got this bag in May of this year. So this is in Chevre leather, palladium hardware, and the color is called Magnolia. I was screaming when I got offered this bag because, you know, a pink mini Kelly is so hard to come by. So without further ado, let's dive into comparison. Weight-wise, Epsom feels a little bit heavier than Chevre leather. I feel like Chevre leather also is a touch bigger than the Epsom leather just because Epsom is a very hard leather and Chevre is a little bit less stiff than Epsom. So just looking at it and comparing it side by side, this one seems slightly bigger a little bit, but obviously they are the same size. Look wise, Chevre is a little bit shinier. Let me actually get closer so you can see a little bit. Like, do you see the shine? And this one does not have the same shine. So in the sun, this one is really truly quite beautiful. I cannot explain it. It's just like a mini shine, but it's not like shiny obviously, but it's a little bit reflective, which is amazing. I don't know, it kind of feels like more natural leather than Epsom because I feel like this leather is like treated very much. I don't know what that was, please excuse me. To the touch, Chevre is definitely softer. It's the leather that you kind of like want to hold in your hands. It definitely feels better than Epsom. It's not quite like Swift or Togo that is soft to the touch, no, but it's definitely softer than Epsom because Epsom is like very hard leather. Again, it's very durable, which is why I love Epsom, but this is just like, it's a category of its own. Now, here's another point that I want to bring up. I was always such a big fan of Epsom because I don't baby my bags, and I do own another bag in Epsom in Vert Criquet, which is right there, and I never really noticed how Epsom holds color until I got this bag. So Chevre leather, again, it's just my personal opinion, it holds the colors much better. And if you know Hermes, Hermes really has beautiful colors that are so unique and so special. So I definitely do think that Chevre leather holds colors much better than Epsom, while this bag still appears blue, and this bag is obviously very nice, and you know, I love this bag. It's definitely not as rich as the Chevre, and it's not just because this one's blue, this one's pink. I do think that Epsom is a little bit dull when it comes to colors. Not that it's dull when you look at it on its own, but when you look at it compared to another leather like Chevre or even Swift. I think that Swift holds color much better than Epsom, and you can really see it in Oran sandals. I hope you know what I mean. It's almost like it's a little bit ashy, and if you don't know what I mean, like, I apologize, but it's just my personal opinion. Now, which one do I like better? So obviously this bag is new. I don't know how it's going to wear and tear, but I have heard that Chevre leather is pretty durable. It can scratch, but it's not likely to scratch. I will definitely keep you updated on how it wears, but feeling wise, looking wise, I definitely prefer Chevre leather, especially for a mini Kelly. I think that a Kelly 25 or definitely Kelly 28 is better in Epsom, but I think for a mini Kelly, like, Chevre is perfection. And if you're getting a colorful bag, if you're getting like a color that is not neutral, I definitely recommend Chevre, just because I think that it's going to hold the Hermes color much better, and it kind of like shines in the light, so I think it's perfect for a small bag. So in the battle of the mini Kellys, Epsom versus Chevre, in my personal opinion, I think that Chevre leather wins. Again, it doesn't mean that Epsom is a bad choice. It's still an amazing bag. It's just that I prefer this one slightly better. Obviously, mini Kelly is a very difficult bag to get, so if you can get your hands on Epsom, it's fine, you know, and if you can obviously get it in the color that you want, I do recommend buying it because it is definitely an amazing bag. It's just that maybe if you have an option, if you are choosing in between two leathers, maybe try Chevre and let me know what you think. And if you own both of these leathers already, drop a comment and please tell me that I'm not crazy, that you're also seeing that the leather is a little bit reflective and that it is not as dull as Epsom, just so I feel better and that I'm not imagining those things. Subscribe for more Hermes content, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I do post a lot of bonus content on my Instagram stories. With love!